welcome back. Before we get going here, I have to thank you on behalf of Eric for all of your words of support following his first official full-length vlog debut. We had a lot of fun filming that episode. If you want to see another Canadians in the UK try whatever, feel free to leave us your suggestions in the comments. Maybe we can convince Eric to do another episode, like down the road. Don't panic. Today we are back in Canary Wharf because I want to show you a side of this London community that I don't think gets enough attention. We have quite the collection of public art here. In fact, we have more than 74 pieces of art in the streets of Canary Wharf, many of which people just walk right on by every single day without even noticing. And I'm even guilty of this. Today, I'm taking you on a tour, and no, we're not going to all 74 because that would be a little bit much. Nobody has time for that. And some of them are in buildings that you can't just walk into. So we're going to a few of my favorites. Let's check it out.
I've tried to tell you this 100 times. Not getting better by lying there pretending to cry. You on repeat, you can see shit cause you have closed your eyes. You say you listen, but you're missing what it's all about. Rise up now. If you never fall, you don't change at all.
The next sculpture is called the Scribble. It's a massive piece of painted steel in Montgomery Square, and it's a showstopper. It was created by Julian, and his intention behind this piece was to really grab your attention from the minimal aesthetic around you. I don't think he's had any problems doing that. It's meant to resemble a doodle that defies gravity and sense, and for me, I just particularly want to climb on it, which I didn't do that.
Now if you break it, I can take it, I don't need a prize. Leave out the fact that I am up against 1,000 guys. My intuition efficient cause I can use my mind. Don't try to tell me how it's done, you haven't done your time. Rise up now. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah.
Pieces in Canary Wharf are interactive or encourage viewer participation in some way. Mixing more traditional art pieces with mini golf and hopscotch, Columbus Courtyard has really been transformed into a playground for all ages.
Rise up now. If you never fall, you don't change at all.
Hibbert Gate, which is a replica of the original entrance to West India Docks, which was established in 1803. The boat on the top is an example of the type of boat that would travel to the West Indies for the purposes of trade between the years of 1785 and 1813. Unfortunately, the beauty of this piece is a little lost because of the construction happening around it, but if I know Canary Wharf, they'll be all over that when the work is done. Canary Wharf has been doing this thing lately where they put plants everywhere and anywhere they can. Living walls and light posts have been the current trend. I don't know how you feel about plant art, but for me, it really changes the feeling of the concrete spaces around you. My favorite piece of street art in Canary Wharf, Man with Open Arms. I love it for two reasons. One, I want what this guy's got. Sir, what is your secret?
I don't feel anything.
And two, if you look at it from the opposite angle, your eyes kind of play a bit of a trick on you. Is it just me, or does he look like a figure looming over the boxwoods? I'm not sure that this is what the artist intended. Maybe it's a happy accident. Not only is Canary Wharf filled with some pretty incredible pieces of art, but the Canary Wharf group also managed to convince myself and several other residents in the area to come together and create art in public. Cabot Square was transformed into an art studio last weekend. I participated in a 1-hour painting workshop hosted by the Canary Wharf group and Paint Jam London. Our paintings were inspired by one of the most well-known women in the Canary Wharf area, Old Flo. This is Old Flo. We were a diverse group of humans creating some pretty impressive pieces of art in what ended up being 40 minutes. Let's check it out.
I don't cross my T's, I don't dot my I's, I won't say pretty please, or speak in little white lies. I've got a rebel soul, I've got a rebel soul, I've got a rebel soul, I've got a rebel soul. Oh, just get down with it, down with it, down with it, just get down. I ain't no thing that you can chain with a ring, and I ain't no price for admiring eyes. I've got a rebel soul, I've got a rebel soul, I've got a rebel soul.
My interpretation of Old Flo. You know, I've been known to paint a few things in my lifetime. I wouldn't say that this is my best work, but it's not so bad given the 40-minute time frame, prickly brushes, and use of primary colors. If you want to know more about any of the pieces of art that you've seen today, excluding mine, or maybe you want to check them out for yourself, I have included a link to the Canary Wharf art map in the description below. Let me know which one was your favorite in the comments below. Thank you for joining me for another episode. Get out there and take in some local art, or you can be brave like me and make something of your own, but like maybe without the crowds of people watching you. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next week.